Hi, I'm Liz, and welcome to One-Armed Yoga. So this practice is designed for folks who don't have full mobility in one shoulder. In my case, it's going to be this shoulder. So that might be a rotator cuff injury or any kind of tendon pull, whatever you've got going on. If you're thinking, I'm not into down dog right now, I don't want to be doing plank, any of that, this is the practice for you. Wrist injuries, etc. And all is welcome. So even if you don't have an injury, this is a great practice. If you just want to stay more upright, this is the one. All right, let's begin by standing on our mat, feet hip distance apart. Standing up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Nice. We're going to begin by bringing the weight forward on the feet. So bringing the weight onto the balls of the feet and then sending the weight back onto the heels. I'll turn sideways so you can see here. So forward to the feet, onto the heels. Forward and back. And as you make this kind of rocking motion almost forward and back, begin to tune into the breath. So it could be forward and inhale, back and exhale. Let's begin that connection between the breath and the movement. Let's do this a couple more times. Just in your own speed. Breath that feels good to you. Good, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see again, or forward. We're going to go side to side now. So beginning with the right and the left. I'm just sending my hips out a little bit, keeping my head and shoulders in the same line, but bringing weight over to the outer side of that foot and the outer side of the opposite foot. So we're beginning to connect to the earth. Feel a little more grounded. Again, just go at a pace that feels right for you. Arms just relaxed and by the side. A couple more times. All right, come back to center. Bringing the arms up, bending the knees. So we're coming into this almost like a mini squat here. And then pressing up to standing. So down and pressing into the earth to standing. So it's not just like a casual, oh, I'm standing back up. It's like really make it a conscious effort as you come up. Pressing into the earth, really growing tall. Let's do this a couple more times. And exhaling as you go down and inhaling as you push up. Maybe you'd like it the other way. Maybe we could try inhale on the way down and exhale as you push up. Either way is good on this one. One more. Good. All righty. Feet hips distance apart again. Just take a look down. They're still there. Open the hands out, palms facing forward. So nice open across the collarbone here, assuming your arm allows you to rotate that out. If your shoulder is like, nope, not moving at all, just keep this one by the side. Whatever works for you. Again, standing up nice and tall, grounded into the earth, crown lifted towards the sky, nice long neck, lifted up through the collarbone, lifted up through the chest here. Nice and long through the abdomen. Let's bend the knees slightly. And as you stand back up, stop just short of straightening them entirely. So don't lock them back if you've got the kind of knees that lock back. Keep just a tiny, tiny micro bend in them. Fingertips wide open, spread apart. Lots of energy through the fingertips. Just radiating energy, the fingertips, the crown of the head, the feet. You're just like a sunshine, just radiating out. And we're just going to stand here for a minute. This is a yoga pose known as Tadasana or mountain pose. It just helps you feel really connected to the earth, really connected to the space around you, to the world around you. You're standing tall like a mountain. Nice Nice deep breaths in here, in and out through the nose. Breathing all the way deep into the belly. Good. Let's try and slow our breathing down just a little bit. So we're going to add some counting in. So we're going to inhale for a count of 4, and we're going to exhale nice and slow for a count of 8. So it's going to be like inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale, 3, 4, and exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do it at your own speed here. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. And close your eyes if you like. Inhaling. And exhaling. And open your eyes. Let your hands relax. Let your legs relax. Just kind of shake it out. And come to the top of your mat if you're not there already. Again, feet hip distance apart. We're going to take a step back with the left foot. Toes pointing forward on both feet. If you like, you can spread your feet apart a little bit. So bringing them towards the outsides, not all the way out, but towards the outsides of your mat. You just don't want them right in line like you're walking on a tightrope. Give them a little bit of space between them. Go ahead and bend the front leg, bend the front knee. And we're coming into warrior 1 here. Now, if you like, you can keep the both arms down by your side here, or you can bring your good arm up and keep one by your side. Whatever is going to work for you. So warrior 1, nice strong pose here, strong back leg. Check that the knee is pointing the same direction as your toes. That's your front knee pointing the same direction as your toes. The knee's not coming in or going to the outside of your mat. We're going to hold this for a moment, keeping a nice belly breathing going. If your arms get tired here, remember you can put them down by your sides. It's really nice broad across the collarbones. Bringing the navel in towards the spine a bit. That might mean the back knee is going to bend a little bit. That's okay. Warrior 1. Good. If your arms are up, bring them down. Bring that back leg in just a little bit. Toes can be turned out a bit towards that front corner of your mat. And we're going to straighten the legs, flat back, lean part way over. And begin a kind of a triangle shape here. So gazing straight at the floor. Bring your right hip back in space. If your right foot is forward, bring your right hip back in space just a little bit to square up your hips towards the front of the room. Most of us tend to kind of open up automatically, but here we can be nice and straight. Hands resting on your thighs. Just don't put pressure right on your knees. Nice. And now right hand is going to come down to your shin. You can spin this back foot out a little bit more and bring your left arm up towards the ceiling, rotating open and out. Do a full triangle here. Legs straight or nearly straight. And again, if your lower arm is the one that's giving you problems, your right arm, you can just keep that tucked into the side. You don't have to bring it down here. You can keep that real nice and close if you like. And if it's this one that's bothering you, just keep it down here. So triangle pose, crown extended towards the wall in front of you, gazing out straight in front of you. Don't worry about looking at the ceiling. Keep things comfy on your neck. Go ahead and roll this shoulder back so you're opening up the ribs. Remember to breathe. Good. On your next inhale, come up. Take a step forward to the top of your mat again. Inhale, raise arms up and squat back into chair. So it may look more like this, where you just have one arm part way up, or it may just stay down here by your side. That's okay. Do what works for you. And fold over, forward fold. Bring the hands down towards the mat. Knees can be bent or straight, folding at the hips. Just allow any tension to roll out of your body. If your shoulder doesn't stretch this far, you can bring it back and keep your elbow kind of tapped into your waist area. Good. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. All right, we're gonna do some modified sun salutations. So when I say raise your arms up, just raise the arm up that you can raise up. Leave the other one down. Let's get started. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up and down towards the heart. Good. We're going to do that again a couple of times. So inhale and up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up. And hands come together in front of the heart. One more time. Inhale and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands come together in front of the heart. All right, let's take a step back with the right leg. Staying on those train tracks. Bend the front knee. So knee comes over the ankle or it's behind it. Raise the arms up overhead or one arm, your choice. Nice soft breathing into the belly. Warrior one. And take a little further back if you like. So wherever you're comfortable. And let's hold this for a moment. Breathing into the belly. It's funny how when one side of your body, like the shoulder goes off, is it working for it? It can affect your whole balance. So you may be like, oh, I can usually do this, but if you need to take it in today, you have a shorter distance here, that's okay. Go with where you're at today. Good. Now we're going to step it in just a little bit more. Either way, bring the arms down, straighten the front leg, hips nice and square to the front. And we're going to fold with a flat back until we're parallel to the floor. Take your hands, rest them on your thighs, or you can hold your arm alongside you. Whatever is going to be comfortable. So gazing straight at the floor, a strong leg in the front here, some liveliness in the back as well. Keep all those toes grounded on the floor. And now notice where your left hip is in space. Think about, do you need to pull it back a bit to keep those hips square towards the front? So a lot of us will twist a bit and need to pull this back. A little bit of softness in the front knee. Breathe into any tightness or difficulty here. Hold this for just a moment. Bring that left elbow down onto the thigh if you can, and take the right shoulder and rotate it up and back. So now your torso is facing side wall here. If you can extend this right arm up towards the ceiling, go ahead and do so. If you can't, you can keep it alongside the body, rest your hands on your hips. Extending the crown of the head towards the wall in front of you. It's the same direction your left toes are pointing. Keeping that spine nice and long, neck long. Nice rotation here in the torso. You can also do this up against the wall. Having a little difficulty with balancing. Kind of leaning back onto the wall. Right shoulder come back down towards center. Hands come to the thigh. Straight back and come back up. Inhaling, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling, really stretch. And let's bend into chair. So sitting back into chair. Arms up as much as you can manage. Bring navel towards the spine. So we're not doing like this booty pop thing here. Strong thighs. Breathing into any tightness, any sensations that are just like pretty intense. Just breathe into them. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, push yourself up to an upright position. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the floor. Bring your hands up onto the thighs and press your back into a half lift. Crown extended towards the wall in front of you. Nice strong legs. Knees can be bent or straight. Whatever gets you into a nice flat back position here. And next exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Hands together, bring them down together in front of the heart. We're going to do a couple of these sun salutations, and inhale and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart. Once more, inhale and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the hands down. Good. I'm going to take a step back so you can see me here. So we're just going to widen the feet just a little bit. Bring the palms together. And go ahead and squat down. Now you might be more on your toes. That's totally fine. Or you can, hello Lila, or you can come back onto your heels. This is Lila. Hands together. You can use your elbows to press the knees a little bit wider apart. Or you can put your arms up here, or just even leave them down here or in front, wherever it works for you. Good, and we're going to hold here for a moment. Just focusing in. Right there. Go sit down. And then bring yourself all the way back, having a seat onto the mat. I'm going to turn sideways again so you can see me. And feet, just bring them into a comfortable cross-legged position. Hands on the knees. And we're going to come forward, bringing the sternum forward, the chest forward. You might even want to take a hand, place it on top of the sternum, right at the top of your chest here. Bringing your shoulder blades almost a little bit behind you. And then let's go the other direction and round the back, round the shoulder blades. Again, if you want to keep an arm right down here, tucked in tight, that's fine. Let's go back, forwards. So really folding at the hips here, letting the sternum reach for the wall in front of you, and back. So inhale forward, and exhale back. And forward, inhale, and exhale back. And do several of these on your own time with your own breath, your own pacing. And this is essentially cat and cow, but we're sitting up. So we're not putting any pressure on the shoulder area or on this arm, really. It can just be, you can just leave it right here in your lap if you like. And maybe if you have it tight in, putting your good arm on the center with your legs so that you're more balanced. That would be another option. Good, come back up to neutral. I'm gonna turn around again so you can see me. Bring the arms up, whichever you've got. Nice and tall, crown lifted towards the ceiling. And we're gonna turn towards the left, just rotating off of your spine. And bring the arms down behind you for a nice twist. And hold. And release. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down, twist. So gazing just towards that side wall, keeping the neck kind of relaxed. We don't want to crank it around towards the back. There's no bonus points for that. And release. Let's do again. Inhale and up, and exhale, twist. Breathing in deep. Come back to center. Last one, inhale and up. Exhale, twist. And just hold for a moment, remembering to breathe. And release. Excellent. All right. Bring the knees up. And we're going to swivel around and lay back onto the mat, knees in the air. Just get comfy here for a moment. All right. Right leg up in the air, crosses over, right ankle to left leg. So it's like you sit in a chair sometimes like this, crossways. We're going to bring the left leg towards us now. Take your arms and reach behind that left leg and pull it towards you. Now if you can't reach, this is a spot where you could use a strap or a towel, or if you don't have one of those, you can keep your arms by your side and just allow gravity to pull the knee down a bit. Grab onto anything that you can find, maybe the top of your knee, but just be real gentle with the knee. So here we're doing pigeon pose, but we're doing reclined pigeon pose. So you get that same delicious stretch on the back of the thigh, same opening of the hips, but no pressure on the shoulder or the arm or the hands whatsoever. Remember to breathe here. And if you're feeling any new sensations in the back of your right thigh, just acknowledge that they're there. You're like, yeah, I'm feeling something new. Or maybe it's familiar. And be like, yeah, I'm feeling that right now. And that's okay. It's okay to acknowledge it, just watch it, observe. And the longer you hang out in this pose, the deeper you'll be able to take it. And wherever you're at right now is the right place for you. All right, release the leg, uncross. Now we're going to bring the left leg up and cross it over the right knee. Again, take your hands, reach them behind your right thigh this time, and pull that right leg towards you. Feeling the stretch, most likely in the back of this left leg there. And again, just allowing the stretch to be what it is, allowing gravity to help kind of press your legs towards you, towards your chest. And breathing in and out. Again, if one hand or one shoulder needs to be down and completely flat along the mat, that is totally fine. You can do this with one arm. Acknowledge any sensations that you're experiencing. And always modify it to suit you. So if it's too much, back off. You don't get bonus points for overdoing it. And if you feel you want to go a little deeper, then just pull a little bit more. On your next inhale, release the hands. Cross your legs. There we go. All right. Let's just stay here for a moment. Palms pressing into the mat, gazing at the ceiling or the sky above you. Lift the toes up off the mat, spread them wide, place them back down. And this is optional here, so depending on where your injury is and how severe it is, you may need to modify this to suit you. We're going to press into the feet and the hands and the shoulders and lift the hips up towards the ceiling, bridge pose. Keeping the knees directly kind of under the hips, as it were, as you look down, so they're not splaying wide open or they're not knocking in. And leave a little bit of space under your chin, like maybe you've got a tennis ball there. And again, if you feel like this is too much on your shoulder, bring your hips back down and just kind of practice pressing lightly into the mat without going anywhere. Or maybe you're just coming part way up because that's what your shoulder allows. Modify it to suit you. If you can go all the way up, go all the way up. And come back down. Good. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Roll back and forth a little bit if you like. Give yourself a little back massage. Extend the legs. And bring your arms out into a T shape, or at least bring one arm out into what would be a T shape. The other arm may just be down by your side. That's fine. And drop the knees to the right side of your body, gazing out over the left hand. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just allow gravity to take those knees as far down as it can, feeling a nice stretch along the sides of your body. It should be a no effort kind of pose, just allowing gravity to do all the work for you. Inhale, bring the knees up, allow them to drop to the left side, look out over the right palm. The palm can be facing up or down, whichever way is more comfortable for you. And again, just letting gravity take the knees, both shoulders stay on the mat. Deep breath in, exhale all the air out. On your next inhale, bring the knees up and straighten your legs out all the way. Bring the hands alongside your body, palms face up, thumb and first finger touching. Just allow your feet to flop open to the side. Walk your shoulder blades towards one another underneath you just a little bit to open up the area across the chest and across the collarbone. Again, as is comfortable for you. Allow your eyes to close if you're comfortable here, or just gaze softly towards the ceiling. And bring awareness to your forehead. Is there any tension there that you no longer need? If there is, go ahead and soften the forehead. Soften the jaw. Soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Soften the entire face. And bring your awareness down to your neck, towards your shoulders. If you need to make any adjustments to get a little bit more comfortable, do so. Just release any tension there that you no longer need. Bring your awareness to your abdomen, and your hips, and your bottom. And soften the area, releasing any tension that you no longer need. Bring your awareness to your thighs and your calves, releasing any tension that you no longer need. Bringing your awareness to the feet and to your toes, all 5 toes on each foot. Release any tension there that you no longer need. And bringing your awareness up to your hands, the palms of your hands, your fingers. Release any tension there that you no longer need. And finally, bringing awareness to your forearms and your upper arms and your shoulder area. Release any tension that you no longer need. And now take a moment in your own time and just do a quick body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And if you find any tension that we haven't relieved yet, and you'd like to do so, just go ahead and soften that area now. You may notice yourself breathing a little bit deeper, a little bit easier. You may notice your belly going up and down with each breath. Breathing gently in and out through the nose, if that's available to you. On your next inhale, allow your eyes to flutter open. Roll over onto your right side. And push yourself up into a comfortable cross-legged position. Just taking in the color of the floor and the room around you. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Gazing softly at the floor. Deep breath into the belly, exhaling all the air out. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back for showing up today for yourself, for your physical self, for for your mental self and your emotional self, your spiritual self, for connecting in with the present moment. I want to wish you a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste.